So the controversy surrounding Roblox really is starting to come into the fore here as the latest group uh, to end up being gone after by various parent groups or constituencies angry about usually something related to child predation. So if you're keeping track, you have a lot of these social media platforms. This one apparently deals with gaming. Before that was Telegram. About the same time was um, Meta and various other groups that the authorities have gone after because they have a very loosey-goosey, almost their own set of rules surrounding how we ought to deal with children online. So this particular case talks about a so-called survivor who, and I don't want to doubt his story, but you know, some of these people who end up being vigilantes like the survivor have sort of dubious past themselves. And so this particular person was banned from the Roblox platform, okay, which has opened up Roblox to attack that they're not doing enough to curb child predation as they're going after the vigilantes who, like this guy, is actually claiming to bring about the arrests of I don't know how many guys, six, seven, eight, whom he claims are looking to lure children into some kind of sexual relationship or sextortion or something of that sort. So it's sort of ironic on several different levels. But this particular person here was banned. His name was Michael Schlepp. He's 22-year-old content creator out of Texas who was banned and served with a cease and desist letter after his investigative work, so-called, led to a number of people being arrested. Of course, Chris Hansen, who has smelled blood in the water, has rushed to the fore to meet up with Mr. Schlepp and to go forward and to try to do some kind of an expose on what's going on with Roblox. Very interesting that all of these influencers that are child predator hunters, self-styled, are out there doing the work of police, and you have to wonder. I've criticized them, I've criticized the police, but you have to wonder, is it because the police aren't doing enough to go after actual predators because it costs a lot more money, it takes up more time and resources, and it's just easier to go on adult dating platforms and go after people who are minding their own business, looking for adult companionship, adult hookups, and not children. Okay. According to this, however, Schlepp is fighting back. He has filed some lawsuits, and he has maintained that he, between the ages of 12 and 15, he was on this Roblox platform and was groomed by a Roblox developer who was actually working hard to build this platform in its initial stages. He says he was subjected to graphic content, etc. They've gotten Representative Ro Khanna out in the California area, who brags to some extent that his district has the largest number of billionaires of any district in the country, and no doubt they're involved as investors or something of that sort. And he is, of course, interested in listening to parents who have also approached him to try to clean up the site. But these sites have a very shady past themselves. They have as their mission statement that they don't want anybody who is a government agent on there. They don't want to have anybody who's a child predator on there. They don't want impersonations of any sort. And they don't want anybody hijacking or misrepresenting another account. And yet they do that all the time. For the right person at the right time, for the right reason, they're willing to do all those things. Maybe what police need to do is actually be on these sites doing their job more instead of allowing for the vigilantes to step up. So if you're going to repress the vigilantes, and I'm not pro-vigilante, then maybe what's happening is vigilantes are stepping into the fray where they see no police action. In fact, Roblox's terms of service specifically target vigilante groups and ban them from the platform. Platform bans also include people who are convicted of a sex offense. You'll recall I did a video, a couple of them on Nextdoor, Facebook. Many others do not allow you to be on if they know that you are a sex offender. Okay. So we are entering a very, very unstable time where police are trying to get some street cred, and maybe if they backed off on the cases that make criminals instead of focusing on actual criminals, we'll have a little bit less of this on the platform. Food for thought.